some stripper clips. Come on. Bastard. Yeah. So I'm a longtime fan of the Mosin platform, and I recently found out about one of the lesser known Mosins, and that's the Type 53 carbine. And what this is, it's pretty much the Chinese copy of the M44 and the other Mosin carbines. It's made on the same tooling, and the Russians pretty much came up with it to give the Chinese a good service rifle. It's significantly shorter than the 9130, and the fit and finish isn't quite as good. Really, all the metal parts, the fit and finish is pretty much the same. It uses the same Mosin action, real simple, nothing really special about it. It uses a shorter rear sight. It only goes out to 1,000 meters, which that's pushing it for this thing anyway. It uses the same front sight, and normally these would have a side folding bayonet. You can see mine does not. That's because someone decided they wanted to hacksaw it off of there, or grind it off or something, and then they re-blued it. But really, that doesn't bother me, and I'll tell you why. I got this thing for just $110. Now, for $110, you can't get much of anything anymore. You can't get a decent 22 for that price. And I got this thing. It had a cheapo NC Star muzzle brake on it. This was hacked off, obviously, and the wood is just beat to crap. You can see that just all up the thing, it's just beat down, and you can see my 9130 is beautiful and pretty much perfect. And I'll tell you what, I love it this way. It's a good, fun shooting rifle. I mean, you can just take it out and beat it around and shoot it all day. Just really have fun with it, and you don't have to worry about tearing up some really fancy 9130 here like this 1942 Ishvek that's all numbers matching. And this thing is just rugged as can be. You can see it uses the same sights as a 9130 pretty much, except it's got the carbine style rear sight. It's got similar barrel bands. The stock everywhere back from right here is identical. It's got the standard steel butt plate. It's got the 5-round magazine, same spring design. Just anything is interchangeable with a 9130. You can put these in the Archangel stocks or whatever you want, but personally I think that it has an extra cool factor whenever you just leave it in its rugged, beat-up wood that it came with stock. This one is a 1956, and I've put probably 1,000 rounds through this thing, and I've spent a lot of time in the snow, in the rain, in the mud with this gun, and there's no rust at all. I don't understand how there's not rust, actually. I mean, if you look at the bolt, it's bare metal from what I can tell. It's not treated or anything. There's not a spot of rust on that thing. So, and for 250 bucks, you can pick one of these up, and you can get you a spam can. And what the spam can is a 440 round sealed container of 7.62 by 54R. And I'll move my fancy Tokarev, my other Mosin, out of the way real quick so I can show you that. Oh, that's good on it. Okay. But Dunham's gave me this crate along with it, but the spam can is this metal can right here, and this is all ammo I just threw in here. Some rare brass case 54R. That stuff's pretty expensive anymore. But anyways, you get 440 rounds of it. Pretty sure it's corrosive, but the stuff is super accurate, and for 130 bucks you can't really complain for that amount of ammo. I mean, this is pretty comparable. It's really, the 54R is like between a 308 and a 30-30, so it's got quite a bit of punch to it, and it's a pretty good sized round. And normally other rounds of that caliber, let's say like something around 308, you're going to be spending a lot more than what it costs to get 54R. And you can get Tula ammo from Walmart. I think it's 10 bucks for 20 rounds. That's not bad at all. So you can have a good large, pretty large caliber rifle. It's good for throwing in the truck, or could be a good, I guess, shit hits the fan weapon if this is all your budget could afford. And you know, like, I'm happy with it. There's nothing to complain about. For 110 bucks, you can't do better than this. I would pick up a few more of these if I found them for the same price. I have seen that they're going up just a little bit. I've seen some people try to get like as high as 210 bucks out of these things. And if you see somebody posting that, they're just trying to screw you over, so don't fall for that kind of stuff. I paid 110 bucks for this, and I paid about 200 for that Mosin there, the 9130. And I don't know what that pop was. I hope this balcony doesn't fall through with me. Anyways, and really for about half the price of a 9130, you get the same thing. And sure, it looks a little rough, but that just means you don't have to worry about it. So I'll post some shooting footage of this along with this review, and hopefully you guys find yourselves a nice new $110 Mosin. Alright, thanks for watching. Watch this bolt work here. Hold on. It is still filming, right? Yeah. Alright. How do you like that? That's the badassness. I love this carbine. Who needs semi-auto? Good hit. There you go. Looks like it tipped over. That wasn't bad at all until it tipped over. You had him. Isn't that fun? Yeah, but you haven't shot that thing nearly as many times as I have either. I'm sure with some practice you could be every bit as good as I am.